Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Okay, I'm back. You know what? I decided I needed to put the signatures in this mushroom journal so that I could move my life along and start putting in and seeing where I need pockets and ephemera and different things like that. So that's where I'm at today. I'm putting in 2 signatures. I don't have a lot of experience with multi-signature journals, so this is going to be just, come and hang out and see what happens, which is really about what most of my videos are. So this is the spine that I chose. It's just a piece of kind of thick cardstock. It was a scrap off of something. I have no idea what, but anyways, just very thick. Well, sort of thick. I guess it's like a little thicker than my cereal boxes. And I took a piece of fabric, and I'm going to use this blue. I thought the blue would be okay because it was muddy, kind of a muddy down. And I really liked the colors, the flowers. So anyways, I folded it in half like that. And then I just took my bone folder to make a little middle seam here for me. And then I'm gonna just glue that right down. Where's my Fabri-Tac? I'm gonna just glue that right down, and I'm gonna glue it, with not going through the center part, because that's where I'm gonna, be sewing in the signatures. So I don't want to get too close to the center. So I'm just let's get this down. And I did take a piece of thinner stock and measure the spine and where I want to put the signatures. And so kind of have an idea. I'll show you here. Kind of have an idea where those are going to go. So I'm going to put some glue in between. Let's see here. Like that. Kind of doing some thin glue. Hopefully it doesn't go through the fabric. I don't like when it does that. Knock down a few of those little mountains. Okay. Try to get it as centered as possible. All right, I think that's probably okay. Again, you're coming along for the ride as I try to figure out what I'm going to do with this, because I'm putting this hidden spine in. Trying to think here what I'm doing. Putting a hidden spine in. And so I'm kind of thinking through it at the same time. Oops. Okay. We'll need that here in a little bit, but I'm going to put it back for now. Okay. All right. So what I did was I just took this. It's the same width as the spine, same length. And I folded it in half. And then I folded it in half again to make quarters. And then I folded it in half. And then I folded it in half again. And then at the ends, I folded it in half. And so basically what I did is I drew these little dots where they intersected and where I want the journal signatures to be. All right, so now what I want to do, thinking through, is I think I'm going to use my Crop-A-Dile just to poke the holes in the template, so I have a little spot to make marks on the others. So let's just see if this is all going to work. It could be a, you know, it could be a helpful, or it could be a what not to do. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to, where's that little thingy at? There it is. Just lining it up. Punch a hole so that I can then make little marks. I don't even know if I'm in camera. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just trying to line that up to the little hole here. Oops. Now, you know, of course I could use this to make the holes, but I don't always like to make the holes this big. So I'm going to do the signatures the old-fashioned way. I need to prep the signatures by making sure the folds are really, really crisp. I like when the folds are really crisp, and that makes it a lot easier. Okay. Okay. So I have top here. Uh-oh. I guess some of it did go through. I glued this to my table. Yikes. Some of it did go through. Well, hopefully that will, pages will cover that. Okay. So I just want to make sure I have this in line. Okay. I could go ahead and fold it for now, just to get this lined up. Okay. All right. I don't know. I have this really strong feeling there's a better way to do this. But this is the way that my mind works, and I don't know what the better way is. Probably should have Googled it or something. Got on YouTube or something. Okay. I just have my little jelly pin. It was easier to get than my sewing stuff, so I'm just gonna help myself by putting little dots here. Okay. Make sure I can see them. And hopefully this will help me get this journal put together. Yeah, I can see it. That one's a little bit. Okay. Okay, so now what I need to do is get these guys ready to go, and get that glue on there. I think for the most part they're nice and crisp. But why don't we go through and make sure the positioning is good. I did add some spots for like the ledger kind of type paper, or you know, to take some notes. Let's see where that's gonna fall. That's only gonna get one, so let's move it down. I'd like for it to get 2 holes. Okay, I think that's going to be good. Okay. Get my clips out of my messy box here. We'll get one on and then we'll do the other one. Because I only have a few of these really long binder things. I think they're going to be pretty good to use. Okay. All right. So I like to keep them in a as tight as a book as I can. I think it helps with all the pages to go together. So let's put one here. This has so many pages that, you know, it is a little bit awkward. One here. And then we'll go back and check it again and make sure that it's, the spine is doing good. Something's just a little wonky. We'll see what it is. I feel like it's this one. I've been working on that 4 Seasons for so long that I'm out of practice on binding. My biggest concern is to make sure that the seam is right. So it feels really tight in there, so that's good. Okay, now what I want to do is where's the top? Okay, here's the top. I'm gonna take, okay, let's see here. Write that down. Okay, so I'm going to take, this one's going to be first. So I want to measure it down. I'm going to put a little mark here. And I'm going to just put, oops, what's this? Okay. I'm just going to put a little mark on the, no, I want to do it on the inside. That's going to be helpful for me. Let's do it on the inside. And we're just going to fold it right in there. Okay. I can see them. I don't know if you can, but I can see the little dots. All right. Whew. I'm nervous about it. I'll set that aside, and I think I'm going to use this one. It's nice and long and sharp, and I chose this color of, boy, I've got glue everywhere, of wax thread, and we'll see how it does. So I'm going to take, I probably will put some charms or something. I have some really cute mushroom charms. So I'm going to do a little long. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then how about just a little bit more? Okay, let's just put that over here for now. I don't always use the waxed, whoops, sit up in case that falls again. I don't always use the wax thread, but I thought it would be good for this one because there were so many pages and because I liked the color. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go through the center. No. All right, remember what we're doing. I'm talking to myself. Remember what we're doing. We got to poke holes. See, I'm out of practice. Okay, I got to get my awl, and I've got it in my little book cradle here that I made out of a Dollar Tree book that I thought would be fun, but it was naughty. So I tore the pages, a lot of the pages out, and I just use it for... I'll find it. I just use it as a cradle. Okay, that one's off just a smidgy, but it's gonna. This one's gonna be okay to go back through because, yeah, the spine's gonna be hidden. So. Okay, now I need to punch these holes. So as long as I think as long as I get a nice puncture, because you know how fabric is, it kind of self-heals a little bit. So kind of make a big hole and see if it'll work. Yeah, probably going through the entire book. Hope I'm not shaking you too bad. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay. All right, I'm going to go through the middle. Through the middle, okay. And through the middle. Okay. So far, so good. There we go. Gonna leave a little bit of a tail here. Okay. I flipped it. Okay, I'm gonna go through the middle. Now I'm going to, what did I do? No, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, I gotta think through this. Okay. I think that's right. I think I did have it right. Okay. I still have not packed at all for the retreat. Nothing. I have 2 days left. I have got to get myself on a roll. I feel a little setback with the whole back situation. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so through the middle. Okay, that's right. All right, pull. All right, now through the bottom. This is just how I do it. Go top to bottom. Okay, then through that hole. And I feel like if I'm having trouble going through the hole, if I keep the book as closed as I can. All right, so far so good. Keep a hold of that. bit if I can. Now I'm going to go back through the middle and try not to split. There we go. I didn't split the thread. I'm pulling the direction it's coming. Okay, now I'm going to go through the top. Just peeking. I'm going to peek and make sure. Yeah. Now I'm going to go through the top, and I want to close it up so I can try to get it, yeah, right through it. Okay, come on. Come on, you. Come on. What's going on here? All right. Now, I want to make sure it's tight, you know. So I'm going to pull from the direction it comes, and let's see how it looks. Not too tight, not too tight. So let's try to tighten it up a little bit. Oopsie. Ouch. Better. All right, now I am gonna take this thread under here. Oops. Because I would like to have one thread on each side because I want to knot it up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's in, but let's say I didn't like it. We haven't gone through it. I might not like it, but let's say I didn't like it. It's not the end of the world. You could clip it and do over. You know what I mean? Let's take a look. Just see how it went. So that looks pretty good. I'd like to see how that little envelope did. That's good. That's nice and secure. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it got in there twice, barely. Let's see if the flip shifted at all. Nope, it's in there good too. Okay, very good. Very happy with that. All right. Now, let's give that a little, another fold there. Okay. All right, I'm going to set this aside for just a second. Let's get this guy out. And let's get him marked. Now he's going to be on this side. So I'm just doing it, try to be exact, because that's how I did the markings on the fabric. So I thought, well, let's just try to be as good as we can. This one I might need to put a little dot like this. Nope, I have no idea where those dots are. Oh, there's one. Because this digital has all these little splatters. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, let's go through and make sure everything's in its place. I don't remember if we have any little thing. Well, we have this bag. Let's see where that's going to land. It's really just going to be right in the middle, so that'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Let's get it as good as we can do. Kind of like to leave it folded a little bit. See if we're still okay here. I move that in a little bit. It looks like it's wobbling. And then here. And then I'll go back and check and make sure. Okay, that looks good. You see how all of those are lining up there? And these are lining up. They're not skewed. That's what I like. Okay, so that's that. All right, now get this naughty Dollar Tree book out. Get our awl and give it a good punch. Okay. Okay, great. They're all on the spine. That's good news. All right, let's get some more thread. Little tail here. Little extra for dangle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and a little bit more. Okay. I think we're done with that. Let's put that away. Okay. All right. Sorry about the reach. Okay, I think I need a drink of coffee. Just one moment. It's funny, I don't know why that is stressful. Okay, just a little bit stressful. Craft stress, not any other kind of, you know what I mean? Like, if that's the most of my stresses, praise God, right? Okay, through the middle. I'm going to close the book so it goes in smooth. And then through the middle. Okay, so far. All right, now I'm going to go. This is just like I like to do, is the bottom first for some reason. Just habit. And then through the bottom there. Pinch that book together. Slides right in. Okay. Pull from where it came from. Okay, now I'm going to go back through the middle. Try not to split that thread. Where's this at? All right, very good. And now back through that one. Don't split the thread. Very good. Okay. Pull. Pull. Okay, so far so good. Now through this one. And through here. Book together so it goes through smoothly. Come on. There we go. Pull the direction it came. Let's check the back, make sure it's tight. Did I do it upside down? No. Did I? No. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Pull through here. A few knots. All right. Put our needle back. I put them in this so they're very easy for me to find. This is a box that if I am going to travel and bind journals, which I don't think I am going to bind any more journals while I'm gone this weekend. But it has everything in it. You know, I don't have to take more than that except, and then, you know, it has just some neutral thread and just different threads. Okay. Done with that. Oh, this goes in here too. So everything's in there. And a little tie around it. Okay. And then the book, and that all goes up on a shelf. Okay, so here's our... All right, so now let's take a look at that one. So pretty, the digitals. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. Okay, yep, the bag is very secure. I put this in. I don't think you saw that, but that's that ledger, and then I fold it down. It has a little pocket in here. It looks good. Okay, so now the next step for me is to get it in the book. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I want to cut that down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to cut, where's my, there we are. I'm just going to cut the selvage off, although I love the selvage. It's so pretty. We'll use it for something else. Ah. Okay. Put it in my little scrap thing there. Okay. Okay, so let's get this glued down. I'm gonna kind of heavy duty do it. The book, if you remember the book cover from the Dollar Tree book that I got, which is the book cover we're using now, it's slick. So I'm hoping that that is going to hold okay, but I'm also wanting to just put a few dots of art glitter glue just to help it adhere kind of quick, you know, kind of hold it in place. Okay. Okay, front. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. It's in the spot anyways. Now what I want to do is find that center again. And really get it down. I feel like I need to bring it up a little bit. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Go on this side. Let's go on this side. Okay, I'm hoping that these meet. I have to pull that just a little bit, but still has a little bit of drying to do here. Where's that? Where's that ruler? This is kind of the same process I used. Remember when I redid my Bible and gave it to my granddaughter for her 16th birthday? But I had to recover it. It's kind of the same thing. Only I didn't have signatures. I just, I wanted to keep the Bible cover the way it was, but add a little bit to it because it had, you know, I broke it down over the 20 years that I used it. Okay, that's the back. I have got to put a front on here so I know what's happening. Okay. Now, let's do, oh, good grief, I've got glue everywhere. Let's do this glue now. That's leaking. My art glitter glue is leaking. Oh, gosh. This is when you need, like, another hand or so. Okay, let's set that over there. All right. Okay, I'm going to put it on the book instead of the fabric because that way when I go to smush it down, I'm not smushing it into the fabric, you know. Okay, now let me just see if that's going to be enough. I might have to redo a little bit of it. Oops. Let's put a little bit more. This little spatula I'm using, I don't know, I either got it at the Dollar Tree or I got it on Amazon as a really cheap makeup mask. Not, or what are they called? Silicone brush. Okay. Okay, wait, where's this box here? Sorry about the reach again. Just want to pull that nice and taut. Yeah, I don't feel, well, a little bit of glue maybe came through, but not much. I think that'll be fine. Okay. It's laying nice and flat. Very good. Okay, now this side. Sleeves up. It's a sleeves up situation. Okay. I have another Fabri-Tac in the waiting, but you know how it is. You just want to get that last bit. Let's see, this is going to go to about right here. I may put fabric, more than likely. I like to put fabric along the outside too, some, or I don't know, some lace or something. TBD. Sometimes people like to do that first, and I have made journal covers first and then made the journal, but it seems like I tend to make the journal and then make the cover, unless it's a slow stitch, you know, unless it's a traditional journal with a slow stitch cover. Then I usually have to make that first. And I'll put a little protector over it while I'm working on the journal so I don't get, you know, like vintage photo distress ink on it or something, you know. Okay, I see a few spots that need a little bit more. Come on. Phew-wee, this is smelly. Wowza. Glad I left the door open. Glad Lolly's not here. Her little senses wouldn't have been able to take it, I don't think. Okay. Gently lay that down. Kind of prop it up a little bit here and pull it into spot. Good. Now, if there is some that's not completely stuck down on the edge, I'll just go back and do that. Wow, this has taken the whole time. I might come back and do some pockets. Okay. How are we doing? Let's see. Right here. See this little buckle of the fabric? I don't want that, so let's make sure that gets put down. So it maybe doesn't have enough glue. So I'll take the art glitter glue to it because I don't think I'm going to be able to get the Fabri-Tac in there. Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do is just run this along there. I don't think I got it good enough with the Fabri-Tac, and this should be fine. Yeah, that's sticking just fine. Okay. I gotta glue these sides down before they drive me insane. And then I gotta figure out a closure. So I'll figure that out. I have some little leather strings we could use, or I have some mushroom fabric. Where is it? I don't know. I don't know. And it wasn't too long ago that I bought that. And so I could use that if I could find it. I remember putting it somewhere that wouldn't be too difficult to find. So when I find that, hopefully before the end of this journal, otherwise we'll figure out something else. Okay, let's see. A little bit of blue goo. Oh, I love that. I know that blue is a little unexpected, but I really like it. Let's go ahead and glue these down, these side pockets. Get that done. Oh, I bet we need to use Fabri-Tac. Nope. We can use this. I'm going to put a double row, though. Okay. Oopsie. Okay. Need to hold it for a second, I think, because it's a little bubbly. Might even need to put some clips on it. Yeah. I think my mother-in-law got me these for Christmas stocking stuffer one year, and I think I've seen them at Walmart, and man, do they come in handy. Okay, I probably should have done this before on the other side. This is going to be a long video. I didn't intend for it to be, but... Okay. We'll get the other one once it's dry. The best that we can. Well, I went out, I was really getting chilly in here, and I saw the sun was just blazing. So I went out, and my cosmos and my zinnias are just about done. Not completely. They still have some pollen, and so there were still bumblebees, and looked like there was a moth, a big, whoops, oh, you might hear a clatter in a minute. Some stuff avalanched on my desk, and let's see if I, ooh, and my buttons, my button jars on the edge. I need to sort those buttons. So that, I was thinking, oh, that is going to crash. Anyways, I went out, there are still some pollinators on there, so I'm not cutting them down just yet. And I don't know, I need to check if they reseed themselves or not. I mean, they didn't this last year, but we'll see if the cosmos, I don't know. Okay. One more step. One step closer, huh? Super exciting. I'm glad I got that done. I was going to do it at the show, or at the craft retreat, but you know, I started thinking about it, and I thought I need to start getting it ready to put stuff in. So I'm glad that we got that done. Okay. Ta-da. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. All right, so we'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, we pray blessings over you. And we want you to know that each and every one of you are so loved. Bye.